Going into the Las Vegas Summer League, Pelicans assistant Kevin Hansen said he wasn't sure if former Xavier guard Trayvon Blewett would crack the rotation. Now he's leading it. Friday's outburst of 24 points might have been thought as beginner's luck, but after a 26-point performance this afternoon, in the words of Check Diallo, that boy can play. Blewett has hit 17 of his 24 attempts in Sin City, 71% of his shots. 12 of those buckets have come from three. Now he's totaled 48 points through his first two games. Another impressive day came from Pell's second rounder in 2018, the and one for Penn State guard Tony Carr. He finished with 9 points on the afternoon on 4 for 9 shooting. And Walter Lemon Jr. had some noise to make as well, splashing a spritzer from the wing. He had 19 points on 7-11 for the field, and he had a knack all day for finding people who were open. Nice dime to Diallo. Pell's waxed the Heat 110-84. By the way, it was announced today Pell's second-round pick from 2018, Frank Jackson. 2017, Frank Jackson will miss the remainder of Summer League after rolling his ankle in Friday's opener. Here's the latest from the team.
He was fine.
Is the good news. Checking in on former Chalmette Owl Mitchell Robinson. If you're wondering if he can still play, yeah, he can. His coach David Fizdale has been raving this week. He thinks he might have gotten a steal in the draft along with the Knicks. He finished with 9 points, 8 boards, 4 blocks tonight against the Hawks. Take that for data. Former LSU star Duke Riley still has the bleach blonde ponytail behind his faded haircut. He also still has the contagious smile he brought with him when he was with the Tigers. Only now his return home is always into enemy territory. Now he comes back a part of the Saints' most hated rival, the Atlanta Falcons, even though this time we'll at least give him a pass. Riley held a youth camp in Belle Chase this morning. The second wave actually ended up not happening, unfortunately, due to rain. But we caught up with him about his allegiance to the Falcons and how it's been received by his peers in the 504. Ahead, the Jesters play their final regular season game with playoff seeding on the line. And the New Orleans flag football team is now just one win away from a massive payday. That's ahead in sports. Who wants to be a millionaire? And no, I'm not talking about the show with Regis Philbin. Although a New Orleans flag football team could get rich just as quickly. The team fighting cancer is a part of the American Flag Football League, a league that partnered with NFL Network. The league began with 128 amateur teams, and now Fighting Cancer has whittled themselves down to the final 4. Now, dim the lights. If they won tonight, they would be in the amateur championship game and just one game away from playing the pros like Michael Vick for $1 million. Just before the half, Fighting Cancer had a touchdown there to Charles Carmouche. You might remember him, former LSU basketball star, even UNO. And they're the defender for primetime, the team they were facing. Defender might have his jock back there on the 40-yard line. That was another big Carmouche shake and bake that went for 6. Fighting Cancer scored 28 unanswered points. They go on to win 35-14, and they will face the winner of the opposite side of the bracket for a chance to face the pros for $1 million. How about that? The New Orleans Jesters were facing the Asheville SC tonight. They went on to drop their regular season finale 2-1. That means they will be the 3 seed in the Southeast Conference playoffs. They will face the 6 seed Georgia Revolution. So that will kick off on Tuesday at 7 p.m. at Pan American Stadium. That does it for us in sports. Stick with us after the break.